Another franchise game, division. We'll see what the team look like. I think it's gonna be an interesting game. Hopefully, my O-line and D-line can play up to what we need them to play up to. They got a winning record. They're 4-2, and we haven't lost yet.
Downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their 32-year-old quarterback.
Matt Stafford, in the past, we just kind of smother him out, take the ball away a bunch. So we'll see how this goes.
He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Carolina.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
On the carry. He's tackled there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be getting rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Looking dead. Field for Jones. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm coming. Stafford's pass.
So here are the Saints now with great starting field position. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick.
Again, Matthew Stafford, he turned the ball over. I turned him over quite a bit.
And in this situation, what he told us when we
usually
sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Jordan Poyer.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got Denzel Mims, the rookie from Baylor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
13-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Good solid run.
Barkley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted, they return it. That's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10. Oh, yeah! At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Looking to throw on second down. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play, because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 4th down on his dust. Quit to kick this away. Waiting for it back deep, Antonio Callaway. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's pulled in at the 32. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
On second down, here's Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. 16 yards, a first down.
Boy, Saquon Barkley, nothing short of electrifying with a football in his hands, and he showed off one of his biggest attributes on that one, and that is his speed.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll run with Barkley. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on that sound, doesn't it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
That's the end of the
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Albert O, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers about ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Just a little bit of crap. No pressure up front again.
I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
Finally get a sack. It's a rarity.
It's Stafford. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll only get this to.
Let's say we kept him out enough to not get a field goal.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways
Let's
to go
see.
on 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're on the board now. It's 15-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up, but the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback. Keep him
Destroyed my O-line just now.
The rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and in.
Did not even go for the ball.
Right there on the
That's
I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to find some.
I don't want to say it's common, but it happens a lot more than it probably should.
But it winds up incomplete.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's caught inside the 25.
That was an awesome catch, Mims.
If there was one knock on Joe Burrow coming out of LSU, it was arm strength, but kind of put those doubts to rest right there.
This is more
The replays are dynamic. I like them.
They push the envelope in terms of play calls, and that's reflected in the score. And now they're in a position to widen this lead.
Yeah, and the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Burrow loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
No protection.
And he takes
Terrible.
it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panther. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he knocks it through. That makes it a 5-point ball game. It's 15-10 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to make amends. A moment ago, a fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority #1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. And now it's down to a 1-score game.
Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
2nd and 6.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And he'll take this back all the way up past
Terrible throw, terrible read. Falling apart.
By the Panthers.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there.
They may take the lead before the half.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. The connecting here with DJ Shark. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football.
Nice physical play. We get the ball back, 9 seconds. I'm not going to risk anything. I'm happy to get out with the lead at the end of the half.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. So we've come to halftime at a 5-point. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Disappointing first half. Hopefully we can turn it around and secure another win in the Superdome. I think the keys are going to be stopping the run, not turning the ball over with Burrow, and continuing to pepper in some solid run plays and play solid defense like always.
Because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Saw something in the defense early. And the read was there. It was easy. And 75 yards later, CeeDee Lamb has a touchdown.
You often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points.
Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
See how we can get a little more pressure on Matthew Stafford and make sure we cover the back end really well.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past.
So as I'm paying attention, they have a solid offensive line except for maybe the center. So I guess we'll have real difficulty with putting some pressure on them. But we're going to continue to be physical, and hopefully we're able to get another fumble lodged out.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy.
Send a little bit of pressure on this play.
First down, Stafford here. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to take it across.
Continue to be physical. Ooh.
Complete to Ezekiel Elliott.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
To throw again on second down. Stafford looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Pretty big 3rd down here. I noticed that the switching on 3rd downs is real prevalent. And it's just hard to cover what you need to cover, I guess.
It's a screen pass. That's complete.
And that's a solid stop. Way to go, defense.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you.
Nice, solid run.
Set of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past.
So now we can kind of put him away with just solid running. Good football decisions.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now.
But we also don't want to get really predictable. So what we'll do is just mix in, pepper in some of our plays that we use quite a bit.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
4 receivers now.
And quick throws to substitute as runs.
From midfield now, Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
That was me being a really terrible Madden player.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver.
Looks like I'm totally getting away from what I said.
And Burrow going to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Brings up a 3rd down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
3 straight passes later. It's 3rd and 10.
To the air again, Burrow. That's complete. Akuna-Buna. And they're going to have another 1st down.
Akuna-Buna.
The Panthers' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because
another pass.
With a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with
touchdown, New Orleans.
You got to do it. You got to do it.
Touchdown in the afternoon, and the Saints now add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So that flag will cost them 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And this turned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
Again, just Matt Stafford being himself. Put a little bit of pressure on him that time. Didn't quite get the sack, but got the turnover. So, potato.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st.
Joe, that was a terrible throw, yo. It was a really, really bad throw.
But it'll be 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon.
Another terrible throw, bad read, forcing it, really just bad all around. Doing a really bad job of coaching. What do you think? What do you think about the coach? I think we look alike. Are we used to?
Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have
There's some lucky mess.
3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
And that's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
The perfect defensive cap right now. I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
43-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, that one complete. He finds Shark. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Having a really tough time defending anything right now.
42
Can't get any pressure.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Michael Pittman.
Nothing I could do to stop that whole drive, entire drive. It's like I could have put the stick down.
The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, when you score on special teams, 3% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. It's Barkley on the counter. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And they'll get this down to the 10. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Albert Okuegbuna, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it.
Tell him the true linebacker. I can't run with it.
This one's fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So this looks like another wrapped up victory. 19 points, not too bad.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to
hopefully we can hold them. Hopefully the defense actually matters this drive, but we'll see.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing is Stafford, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. Touchdown.
I crashed like a crash dummy just now.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers.
Oh, that was really bad. I had the coverage and I wind up turning around and going for the ball like 2 milliseconds too early. So, you know, I guess we couldn't stop him this last time. Oh, and I'm about to, hopefully I can grab it. Oh, got it.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
So 12 points again. If I score, I'm going for 2. I want to win by 20. And what?
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh no!
And intercepted. The turning point they need. Kevin King.
Joe. Oh, 4 picks today? How many picks would you get? Damn it, dude. 3 picks. Fuck. And that one made no sense.
Quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later.
Who would that be?
Maybe one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
Let's go, Rook. Oh, it's not even a rookie.
Back right around the 41-yard line. To try again after the sack. Stafford.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
3rd and long. It's Stafford.
Look at the time over here.
And this is caught now.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet.
It's so
You got a
bad, bro.
one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming.
That's so bad,
It's
dude.
not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that Rams team ready.
No doubt about it.
Stressful.
And this is going to be recovered.
If I lose this game, you will find out why. The channel is named with his name. Sure.
When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
That's awesome that I'll gain yardage and the game decided that I should be bumped back in. I don't gain any yardage after that. It's just weird. The whole turn of events are weird. I was up 19, just talking shit about, you know, winning the game. Now it's 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9. And we got to make a play. If we don't, we could lose this game.
Just 19 seconds left on the clock.
So I'm going to go to an old reliable play. And we'll see if they can actually cover it this time.
Now it's Burrow. Able to hit his target Lamb.
No first down.
The very nice juke gives him the first down yardage there.
That'll do it. Terribly nerve-wracking game for nothing.
Now it's Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about
And I didn't win by 20.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.